Gary Pinkel is one of the 2015 Mid-American Conference Hall of Fame inductees. You obviously have a long association with this conference as a student athlete at Kent State and your tenure as coach at Toledo. Just talk about what this conference means to you.
Well, first of all, when I got the call, it was just overwhelming. I got tears in my eyes, and I'm indebted to this league. I mean, this Mid-American Conference has been a huge part of my life, and being a student athlete, graduate of Kent State University, and meeting a guy named Don James there, and had a huge influence on me becoming a coach, and then getting my first coaching job at the University of Toledo as a head coach when I got turned down to other places, and I got my shot to be a head coach. So the league is so well respected, and I am really deeply honored to be given this award. This is very meaningful to me.
You've played in our conference, you've coached in our conference, now at times you're coaching against our conference. Talk about the level of play and the student athlete that plays football in the Mid-American Conference.
Well, I always tell people that they shoot the Mid-American Conference, and you see it happen all the time. And we did it when I was there, and the programs are doing it now. I mean, the depth might not be as good, but the players are, and you got to watch out because they're known for knocking the best teams off. And so that's happened to me too. I got beat by Bowling Green as a head coach at University of Missouri. So that happened to me, and it's just they got great football. It's also been great opportunities, and a lot of NFL players have come out of this conference, which tells you how great the conference is. And also for coaches, there have been a lot of coaches that have been in this league historically. You go way back, and you can start with Woody Hayes and some of the great people, Nick Sabans and people like that, and many, many more that had their shot. Urban Meyer.
Your time at Toledo, how did that shape you as a head coach?
Well, when I went to Toledo, I knew what I wanted to do, and that's, Coach James, I watched this guy for 12 years and played for him. And so what we did is that program that worked at Kent State, that worked at Washington, we dropped it into Toledo, Ohio. And so we had a plan in place. I was very appreciative of having people there that tried to help me and give me the resources so we could be successful. And we built a program to stay there. I didn't build a program to get out in 3 or 4 years. I didn't do that. And and I told our staff that we're doing this. We're going to try to build the best program. We're going to act like we're going to be the rest of our life, and we very well might have been. It was hugely important to me, and I feel very blessed. I mean, to be the winningest coach at Toledo was never a goal of mine. But as the world turns and you sit down 10 years later, it's fortunate to happen.
You have the distinction of being inducted into the Toledo Hall of Fame, Kent State Hall of Fame, and now the Mid-American Conference Hall of Fame. Just talk about that trifecta.
It's hard to it's a blessing. I mean, I never had a goal growing up to be in the Hall of Fame of anything. It's humbling. I'm deeply honored. But I also know that this is about a lot of people. This isn't just about Gary Pinkel. This is about all the coaches and the staff and administrations and most importantly the players that have been a part of that stuff. So I accept this. This isn't about Gary Pinkel. It's about a lot of people.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.